y'all. So apparently Jazz and Tay decided to do a sit down and I'm here for it. They finally linked up. Like we all been wanting them to link up. This is on Life of Tay channel, but if you go to Miss Perfect channel, she got some stuff on there too. Her keeping her every picture, y'all, is definitely so real. Gotta get into that. Yeah, I would agree. It's something. It's definitely something. But I do know some people don't delete pictures, photos. And I do remember I was actually done with some of my exes and I had their photos. And I guess because I was in them and I look cute in them, but that was just that. But I later regretted having photos because in my current situation, it started getting a little messy. Don't tell me Crystal used to go through Jazz's phone and she used to see tape photos. Like, that would set me off too. I'm not gonna cap. Somebody said, I'm glad they're speaking to each other and resolving problem situations. I'm glad to see Tay laughing, making jokes and smiling so much. She's always seems like she's fighting sadness. Oh, sometimes she do. Ain't gonna cap. Ain't gonna cap. But she been through a lot, I feel. So, yeah. I'm sorry. The reason I'm saying that is because she was fighting imaginary stuff, in my opinion. I feel like she was getting spiritually attacked by exes. That's crazy. Take a shot every time Tay says, love that. She's so cute. No, I love that word. I love that. The chemistry is immaculate. I love her friend stage and trying to be cool again. The smiles, the laughs are still there. Like it's never left. I love that for y'all. Sitting here smiling from ear to ear. I love y'all from beginning to end. Somebody said you can tell that Tay really wanted her this clarity. I love this for y'all. I really do. I hope y'all are able to move forward on a positive note. So back to the video. I won't be reacting to the whole thing. I have seen it and I just want to really speak on it. I'm glad that they got to sit down and I'm glad that they're going to get to see the dogs. Yes, if you haven't seen the video, they're supposed to be having a doggy day, a doggy play day. Because if you don't know, Jazz and Tay had dogs together, which is so adorable. Because, you know, sometimes people associate dogs like kids. But Tay had Lou and Jazz kept Cash. But the way she put it was that Tay took Lou. And Tay was like, oh, if you want Lou, you can come pull up now. And I don't understand because I don't know why she would take Lou because Lou seems to have some bowel issues. And I hate to be like that, but I don't know any dog that poops on my floor and like he's getting his tore up. Like, let a dog poo on my floor more than one time, baby. I'm popping that butt and then let him poo again. He getting his nose rubbed in it. Like, you only gonna poo on my floor a couple times. The fact that he be pooing everywhere, like, you might want to get that checked the freak out. I hope he ain't had nothing done to him because he got some loose bowels in the back and I hate that for him. But yeah, Lou's cute, adorable. I think they're the same breed or not. I guess they can't be the same breed because they look different. And Cash is real chill. The other day, because of the incident, which I guess I'll try to talk about too. Something happened in the club with FOE. And Cash was Jazz came in the room holding Cash like a baby. It was so adorable. It was so cute. But anyway, back to them. Let's see a little bit of what they're talking about. If you want to see the whole thing, you can go to that channel. I'm just going to react to a few minutes of it and go from there. Yeah, that part.
When it comes like that, like no like that would piss me off like that. I ain't gonna lie. I got too much going on. Too much real shit is happening in the world.
Love that.
For a small shit that pissed me off. But I was probably like at such a breaking point in our relationship at that time, bro. Like any little small thing was probably ticking me the fuck off.
You said you was okay. So what caused the breaking point?
I mean, shit. Obviously, us just deciding that shit we not gonna be together. I mean, shit. We cried together. We did all that shit. Like
when we cried together.
Upstairs in your beauty room. But I ain't gonna lie, at that time in my life, bro.
Okay, so first of all, I'm looking at that ring on Jazz's finger. Like, that's nice. I want me one. That's what I'm looking at. And plus, Jazz outfit is kind of cool, minus the bullets. It looked like she getting shot up. Now that I look at it, but it's pretty fancy. She got all dressed up for the occasion. Tay is in her comfortable chill. And Jazz done put that ish on. Jazz, let me find out you trying to dress up for a girl. Let me find out. Tay is what I would have done. Like, if I'm meeting an ex, baby, it's gonna be straight chill. Nothing fancy. It seemed like Jazz wanted Tay to realize what she was missing, because she even said she was mad that she didn't get her edge up, her line up, or whatever, her hair done before the event. But she looks nice, or whatever. And she got her ringy blingy on. She got her hood on. Like, she did not come to play in Forever Fashion. Not saying that Tay looks bad, because Tay looks good. Like, I like her outfit. It's comfortable, it's chill. Something I would, agree to. I think her hair looks good, even though people try to wreck on her hair. And I love that Jazz even said, y'all don't play with her hair. I'm coming for y'all. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with her hair. Like, I feel like Tay, even though she did cut her hair, Tay's hair looked like that in real life. Like, people be buying Tay's hair, and she cut her hair off, true enough, which was beyond me. But I know how that is when you're starting fresh. Sometimes you gotta get them scissors and cut the past away. And I feel like that's why she did cut her hair. But Tay hair looked like that in real life. People be paying hundreds of dollars for Tay hair. Don't get it twisted. Tay had hair, Ben had hair. Or was I lying? Because I thought a lot of the times those videos wasn't wigs. Am I tripping? Tay, were you wearing wigs when you was with Jazz, or was that your hair? Because I thought for sure that was her hair. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Like, you can't imagine her having kinky hair. I love kinky hair too. My hair is kinky, and ain't kinky no more. So I got my hair straightened. But yeah, natural hair is beautiful. Get into it. Because I was just about to go on strike. They say I'm tired of people wearing wigs. Like, they spend hours on their wig like it's theirs. Like, spend hours on your mother freaking head and make it look like it's yours, because it is. And then gonna try to have the nerve to talk about somebody else's hair, and they ain't even your mother freaking hair. Like, be for freaking for real. How you sound? You got you got Kenichiwa Kakuna Sai hair on your motherfucking head, talking about somebody else's motherfucking hair, and you don't like how they style somebody else's hair on their motherfucking head. Like, be freaking for real. Y'all really need to get a life. Get something to motherfucking do, because it ain't even neither one of y'all hair in the first freaking place. Why y'all speaking on it? Y'all is getting out of control with this hair for real. Like, y'all need to get, some of y'all need to get slapped. I ain't gonna cap, because y'all don't even know how to take care of y'all own hair, and y'all wouldn't look nothing like that if y'all didn't have that, if y'all got y'all weed snatched. And I'm just gonna say that. So be freaking for real. Stop the cap. Like, some of y'all live in La La Land. Baby, that is not your hair. You bought and paid for it. Baby, it still could get snatched. Don't get it twisted. Okay, so here, Tay's wondering what the breakup was. Basically, Jazz wanted to be a pro. If you ask me, I feel like Jazz was just wanting to be a pro, because allegedly she was supposed to have cheated, yada, yada, yada. And I feel like she was probably in her prime. People was in her inbox, and she wanted to see what was out there, I feel. Because at that time, I feel like she wasn't getting something that she wanted from Tay. Even though I feel like Tay has moved past a lot of things. She's not the same person. I feel like she's moved into a better person, because I feel like Jazz did so much for her. She even said, like, it's different being by yourself. Like, she didn't know how to do regular stuff, and it seemed like Jazz was taking over the whole brunt, because Tay seemed, in my opinion, to solidify that. And that's hard on anybody, where you with a person who don't do nothing and you just taking care of them. So I feel like Tay has had a chance to grow. And as far as Jazz, she's seen different people in her life. She know what she like, what she don't like. Well, actually, he's really only been with one person since Tay. So, and I know she learned some lessons from that experience, baby. I know she learned some lessons from that. So I don't know what she learned, but she learned some stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I'm glad to see them sit down. They really kind of meshed together. It really flowed. But it appears like she just didn't tell Jazz that she was ready to move on. And I admit that, like, sorry, I'm a Libra, but when I break it off with somebody, like, I'm not really telling you nothing. I'm gonna tell you beforehand, like, I don't like you when you do this. I don't like when you do that. Like, you really need to stop that. Like, I'm gonna give you that hint, and if you're not getting that hint, that's why I broke up with you, bro. Everything I said I don't like, and you continue to do it. That's what I broke up. Because when I'm done and I moved on, like, I'm not having no more conversations with you. I always give you opportunity to change, and then after that, don't even call me. Don't even worry about me at that point, because you had the opportunity to fix what I didn't like. It's a done. It's a wrap. Miss me with it at that point. After that point, so it seemed like Tay really got left on red, and as she should, if things were not being changed or addressed. And then Jazz said she cried. What? And Tay was like, what? So I want to know, do you think they cried for real or not? Because Tay had like she don't remember that crying scene. So was it just Jazz crying? And if it was just Jazz, why was Jazz crying? Because she obviously broke up with Tay. But okay, maybe she cried because she felt bad that she had to leave. Because don't get me wrong, every relationship that had an exit, like, I felt bad because it's hard starting over, you know? But at the same time, it's like, I'm done. And maybe she thought Tay was different. Because I don't remember Tay acknowledging that she cried. So, Jazz, if you cried behind Tay, that's okay. Like, I feel you. So let's keep going. Let's see what else they're talking about.
It is the air.
Okay, so it's commercial break. Apparently, I hate when that happens, but whatever. Gotta pay their bills.
Hit me up.
My mother just hit you up and say, "Let me see my dog."
Yeah.
So you was gonna let me see him if I hit you up and
like
said,
a deadbeat. Like,
so look,
I can see if you was trying.
So if I text you and said, "Let me see my dog," you was gonna let me see him.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
Just like when you text me and said, "Can you watch Cash?" What I did.
You watched him.
Okay then.
You was gonna.
Period. Yes, being a deadbeat and then claiming she took your dog and you being a deadbeat. Wow, Jazz, that's crazy. I ain't gonna cap. Like, how she take your dog and you wouldn't even see about the dog. But I feel you though, because when you broke it off with somebody, and especially when you're leave on bad terms, you don't want to talk to that person. But you did call her to babysit Cash. So if you calling on about Cash, why can't you call about Louis or Lou, whatever his name is? So if that's it should be a boy, you know? So now we know. Now we know it's Cap that you said that's your dog. Now we know it's Cap that, you know, you claiming all that she took your dog, because if she would took your dog, like, you really go see about the dog. It'll even have a day where she come over and then take the dog back. Like, none of that happened. So stop the motherfucking Cap. But I love the fact that she would have let her see the dogs and co-parent the dogs, and that she could have came and got the dog. Like, that's what's up. To be honest, I feel like if they would have been like that, they probably would have been still together. And maybe that's why Jazz didn't want to do that, because she didn't want to be like, oh, I'm going to end up back with this girl. Because I know for me, anytime I'm dealing with my exes, a lot of times I know that it can get back there. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not ready for that, like, I'm not dealing with them, or I'm not going to even give them that impression that it could be something. And if Jazz already put in her mind that she was moving on, she was done, it's like, no. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. Look at them smiles. Oh, and you know what I realized? Because I had talked about having braces, and I remember that now, because they both used to be twinning with their mouths on machine, and they look twinning. Now they still kind of got the similar smile, but both of them took their braces off, and I forgot that part. Like, and then Jazz talking about she want veneers. And Tay was like, why? You look like you got veneers anyway. And Jazz do kind of like she kind of got veneers already. And that was cool. They having them have that conversation as well. Because I'm skipping past, because I done seen this. But I'm just kind of going over some parts of the video. Okay, Tay better have your nails done. Okay. Light beat. Okay. I don't know. To be honest, it do feel a little bit unreal that they are linked up, and it seems to be like they kind of cool. And I love that for them. Let's see what they're talking about here.
It's so
right. They can't let get great at nothing.
That's the crazy part. But that's it in this video, right? If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're done talking about the past because I don't got time for that.
Yeah, we talk about new beginnings.
Yeah, new beginnings, new beginnings.
What new beginnings y'all talking about? Let me know. But you know what? The fact that they say they done talking about the past, like, I respect that too, because you can't move forward dwelling on the past. Yeah, it past is hurtful. The past has the things that you're going to have to worry about. But in 3 years, you're no longer the past. Like, literally, you're a different person over a 3-year period span. And I'm not mad at that, because literally, if you dated me 3 years ago, bro, if you dated me a whole year ago, bro, I'm different. Now, back in the day, I probably wouldn't have changed that much. But now I'm evolving in a level, in a rapid speed that's so beyond me that you is not going to get the same version of me ever. So talking about what I did in the past is really hurting you, because I'm not even that same person no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't even do the same ish no more. Like, as soon as I do some dumb ish, I learn from it, I grow from it, and I won't do that stuff again, you know? Like, that's just how I am. Like, yeah, you fooled me once, you fooled me twice, like, you got me. But now I moved on, like, you would never, ever get me in that same manner. So, I love the fact that they said they're going to be friends, not cool, but friends. If you haven't watched the video, and the fact that they're saying they're on a new beginnings, I love that for them. Whether it includes each other or doesn't include each other, I'm not going to speak on that. And no, she's like, don't put us together. Don't try to hook us up. I feel you. Because at the end of the day, you got to get to know the new person, see what that's about. But the fact that you're saying new beginnings, it is kind of hinting to me that you would be open to something new between y'all, whether friendship, doggy, co-parenting situation. I'm not sure. But I definitely want to see a doggy day, because the dogs, like, I never really seen Cash playing. I never really seen Lou playing with a dog. So I want to know, are they going to be playing together? Are they going to be standoffish towards each other because they haven't seen each other? Are they going to recognize each other? And I'm not even really a big dog person like that. But I feel like since they used to be in the same household together, they should somewhat recognize each other. And I'm curious to know how they would be. And I do feel like it should be at the park. Like, Lou is used to going to the park, and since he got those bubble guts, he might need to be out in the woods instead of pooping on somebody's floor, to be quite honest. And I feel like they need to have fresh air, because Cash be in the house all the time. Like, I feel like he wants some fresh air. And fresh air would do a body some good. So I'm glad they finally had to sit down, because the way they're talking, like, Tay was postponing the sit down. And probably because people was wrecking on her hair, and she probably was like, I need to figure out how I'm gonna do my hair. But I never see nothing wrong with Tay's hair. Like, every now and then I see, like, if you look too close, you can notice a hump. But like I said, B, that ain't even your hair to be talking about. Like, these people need to stop trying to talk about people's hair, and they ain't even rocking their real hair. Like, you can't talk about nobody's hair, bro, unless you wearing your own hair, son. I'm gonna say that, period. And even then, why would you even want to talk about somebody who wear a wig? Like, be freaking real. Like, but they ain't even their hair. Like, what is she talking about? Let me stop, because y'all probably don't even understand. Y'all so warped into the lace front era that y'all don't even know what the freak I'm talking about. Like, it's nothing to talk about. Like, what the freak? Lace fronts is old news, baby. Lace fronts is old news. Your hair is new news. Get into it. You don't know about that. But I still wear, braids, but at the end of the day, everybody can't wear braids. So, yeah. All right, so that's all I had to say. Let me know how you feel down below. Did you watch the video? What do you think about their reunion, them coming back together? Did you like it, not like it? Did you think it was whack? Like, literally, what did you think about the collab? What was going on? Are you going to go check it out if you haven't? So forth and so on. Y'all let me know. I think, sparks could rekindle, or even a friendship, because they at one point said they didn't have a friendship. Then they was like, yeah, we did. So I feel like that's a very important thing in a relationship. If you were not friends, then start there. and rebuild that. And I can admit I've been in relationships and I wasn't really friends with the people I was in a relationship with. But I feel like if you are friends with the person that you're in a relationship with, that it can go much further and last a little bit longer. So I have high hopes with these two that they can do a lot of healing together and be good, more good than bad for each other. And it was crazy to know that Jazz said she used to not even go outside. Because if we know Jazz, them, like, that's what she does. Like, she goes outside. And Tay admitted that she doesn't really go outside. But it's like, how did you go from never going out to going out? So evidently that's your real self. And you didn't have to be who you were not just to make Tay happy. Like, if Tay had a problem with it, she just gonna have to have a problem with it. Because if you go into another relationship, be who you are. Don't be who you want to be around that person, because we fall ill to that a lot of times. Like, we'll try to make the other person happy, but if it's your stilo to go out and party and all this other stuff 24/7, then be that. Because if you come home and the person that you're with won't let you do that or has a problem with that, you're going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to eventually have an issue. So that could be an issue. So establish ahead of time before going into a relationship what it is that you want from that relationship and what it is that you want to do from a relationship. Even though I had an ex that told me that they had certain requirements or whatever, and I ended up being cool with it at first, and then I ended up not being cool with it. So that is also a deal too. Like, don't be like, oh, because you said you'll be cool with this, like, you know, and now you're not. Like, people can change, and with the midst of people changing, if they switch up on what they was cool with, maybe because they don't like the way you're doing certain things, like in the way it looks, and they don't feel right about a certain thing. So if you're gonna do something, make sure that it's copacetic where they don't have to guess, wonder, or feel uncomfortable about a situation. Because to be honest, my ex was moving like they was single sometimes, opposed to me being okay. And that was more of the thing why I was uncomfortable with the situation. Not that they was doing this, and that. They was moving single. So I wanted them to be single, and I wanted to be single at that point. And it wasn't, and they would be like, well, you knew that I said I want to do this and I had to do this. Like, yeah, but that's different. You know, you don't move like you single, but you're not. And I wouldn't have had a problem with it. All right, so that's all. That's it. Let me know how you feel about it.